up, guys? It's me, Lydia Marie. Welcome back to my channel. I know it has been forever, 3 long weeks since I made a YouTube video. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. But I needed a little reprieve, you know, lots of things going on in my world, lots of things going on in the world. And sometimes you just need to take a breather and step back. So this video would just show me doing my makeup in real time. We just chit-chatting, having a good time, no big deal. Just chit-chatting a little bit while I do a very quick neutral face. Real time, you still see no filters or anything like that. So I hope that you will keep watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and enjoy. Life has just been lifing, but also moving on. But yeah, I just wanted to come and chit chat. So I already have my brows on, obviously, but I'm just gonna do a little bit of face today while I chit chat and get ready with you guys. So as usual, I'm gonna be looking over here. If this is your first time here, hello. I'll put my camera up a little bit more. Welcome to the show. Like I said, it's been a few little weeks, but I haven't really had much going on as far as like buying products and trying out new things, because like I said, life has just been doing what it does. So anyway, I just figured we would come back here, do a little chit chat, see what's going on with you guys. And while I'm doing that, go ahead and do a quick light face. So I've already primed my face. Y'all can say hello to my little visitor here. I already primed my face with the Milani Rose Oil. And I'm gonna be taking what I've been using these last few weeks, almost, I don't know, maybe like 2 months, is this Mented Cosmetics sticks. This is really the only foundation I've been using, if I wear foundation at all. But if I'm doing a look in particular, it's just been a great little addition to my makeup. It's easy to use. It's in a stick formula. It's not, you know, super cakey or anything, so it goes on nice and light. I've just been using that to basically cover, and then just using concealer under my eyes. So I'm just gonna swipe some of this on in the problem areas, which are mostly here, and then just blend it out. But yeah, man, life has been, you know, all the terrible things that are going on in the world, and we're still under a pandemic, right? So it's a lot to process right now. It's a lot to have to deal with mentally and emotionally. This is the Mented Cosmetics brush. So I'm, oops, you didn't see that. I'm just buffing this little bit out around my chin and on my cheeks where I need it the most. And so yeah, man, just trying to find my way out here during this quarantine time, and still quarantine, like I said, for the most part, and you know, staying away from people and doing the whole social distancing thing. And that's not been as hard as, you know, watching the tragedies unfold in the world. So it's just been a lot, and not always feeling like, you know, my creative Jones is going. So just taking a little breather and things like that. I have been posting a ton of content on my Instagram page, which you should be following. I'll link that down below, and things like that. I've also started my actual blog where I write posts and things. You know what a blog is, duh, but you know, write posts. So what I put on Instagram and what I put here would transfer to the blog, and then I'll have actual written posts. Then I'll have my Instagram feed all in one. So that's really a big project that I've been working on as well. The e.l.f. Cosmetics Camo Concealer. This is, again, another product I've been using constantly. You know, I've pretty much, here's my sponge, and I'm gonna use this. I've pretty much been sticking to the same things if I'm doing a face. Like I said, I haven't purchased anything really new within the past few weeks. I am trying to be a little bit more careful with the coinage, because I'm moving very soon in the next, you know, few weeks. So you'll be hearing about that little adventure very soon. But it's a good thing, because I'll have room to stretch out. I'll have a space that is actually going to be designated. I made sure to look for a place and that I can have an actual designated beauty room. That was a goal of mine, so that I can set up and film, so that I can, you know, have just more space, So I'm very excited about that. We all know that moving is a bit of a pain. No, a lot of a pain. Let's just be real. Moving can be very not traumatizing, but just nerve-wracking. Anywhere. You can be moving down the street and it's nerve-wracking. But I have some time, so I haven't been purchasing much, and I really wanted to use the many products that I already have. That concealer is so bomb. Wow, that concealer is so good. That I already have in my stash. Like, I just didn't feel it was a need right now to go and buy anything, and nothing that I was looking at was really moving me. Like, I just have to have it. You know, like I said, this stick, this foundation stick, this Camo concealer, all the 1.5 million eyeshadows I already have. I just been making it work, and it's been cool. Concealer to prime my eyes. I'm gonna go over my face very lightly with my Sephora Micro Smooth powder. This is not a beat face. This is in real time. You can still see my blemishes. You can still see my little pimple there. It is what it is. This is real life makeup, 44 years old, whatever. And I'm just chit-chatting. So to the 3 of you who watch my videos constantly, thank you. Hi. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to, and also figure out, speaking of videos, where I belong or what I want to do with this creative channel. Not just my YouTube, but my Instagram as well. They say to find your niche, and it can be a little challenging, because the last thing you want to do is be redundant. Like, I want my voice to be a unique perspective, and being an older woman and things like that. So trying to have it in the place where your voice is a little bit more unique, or it stands out some. So that's been a bit of a challenge, just trying to figure out my niche without me getting bored first, and then without my content becoming boring, and trying to hone it in so I won't be all over the place with the blog, with the vlog, with the makeup, with Instagram, etc. I know that I love makeup, I do, and that is my primary focus. Skincare will be after that, but I'm also starting to branch out into some, natural hair. I have natural hair. I have, I like fashion. I like lifestyle things, showing you about town and things like that. I really like doing things like that. So just being able to branch out a little bit and not being afraid to do so, that's also something that's been on my mind, something I've been actively working on, where to hone and where do I fit within this YouTube content creator, Instagram influencer, or beginning influencer, whatever you want to call it. That's real talk. Like, you can get kind of lost in the muddle. And I know for me, one of my very bad habits is, what is this? Oh yeah, this is the e.l.f. palette, the dark. I just reached in my drawer, whatever I brought out, that's the blush I'm using today, so hey. But one of my very bad habits is trying to, actually I'm gonna put on my eyeshadow first. But sometimes you get into the habit of comparing yourself to other people, watching their content and watching and like, oh man, that's really cute. How did they come up with that, etc., etc. And that is not healthy. It takes you down a rabbit hole. Speaking for me, it takes me down a rabbit hole of where I don't need to be as far as comparing myself. So really just been taking the time to focus on what I see as my vision for my beauty channel, for my beauty Instagram page, for my blogging content, etc. Really just trying to figure out where it all fits, where I fit. So I'm just gonna do a soft little eye here, and again reaching for another product from Mented that I just have been wearing out, and this is the Everyday Eyeshadow Palette. You've seen me all use that before. It's really a beautiful, nice neutral palette. It has a lot of colors, that you can use for everyday looks. So I just normally take these 2 colors here at the bottom and use those as my transition color. But yeah, just trying to figure out my niche in this whole beauty industry. Where do you belong? You want to know what's current and what's the trend, but you don't want to don't be like me, get into the habit of like seeing what somebody else is doing and then you beat yourself up for not doing the same thing, or, oh my God, they have a lot of followers. Oh my God, people are watching their videos 1,000 times over. Okay, but I had no that, and this is going back to my therapy too, if you know what you're doing and you're focused on what you're doing, you don't really have time to look at anybody else. Make your own world great, and really figure out what it is I want to do. So that's really what I'm working on right now. These colors are so beautiful and blendable. And I picked up a little bit of this pink up at the top here. So that's why you see a little pinkness up there, but it's cool. We just working and talking. These are some brushes I got from Target. This is the e.l.f. brush. I thought it was a Cyan Koshak brush, but it's pretty cool. But yeah, trying to move, trying to stay safe and healthy during a pandemic, trying to stay safe from the police and from the violence, and being in tune but not letting it consume me, if that makes sense. You know, it's very hard to not let the news and the world consume you, but I'm in that weird space where I want to know what's going on, but it's too much at the same time. So I just, you know, it is hard out here right now. So just trying to do some things to stay sane has also been something that, you know, has been really hard. And to me, for me, and I know that it may be shallow to some people, but for me, doing beauty work, being creative, sitting down at my vanity, just doing work just for the sake of, or doing makeup just for the sake of doing makeup, just to make myself feel good, has been a lifesaver. I mean, it just has, because it's a way that I sit down, I release, I don't think about it, it's intuitive, and I just, you know, it just has. It's been a great tool for me recently. I went ahead and finished my eyeshadow. I just did something super duper light. I'm not going all out and doing a glam fest tonight, because by the time you see this, I think it'll be Monday if I can get it edited. But this is the color I used on my lid from the same palette. I'm telling you, I have been wearing this palette out. It's just got so many beautiful colors. I mean, you can do a glam look, you can keep it soft, the whole shebang. 10/10 would recommend it. So, you know, like I said, trying to find my niche, trying to find my way. I mean, man, it's so easy to get caught up in things that you're, you know, should be doing or not doing, but it's a waste of time. It's just a freaking waste of time. And I've had to learn that lesson a million times over this last month. You know, and just keep pushing. The thing for me is my consistency, keeping it up consistent. And since I have these 3 platforms now, really being consistent across the board with all of, you know, these avenues, the blog, the YouTube, the Instagram. I have been pretty consistent on Instagram, but really, like I said, just taking a minute, coming up with ideas for myself, what I would be pleased with seeing, what the person who is watching would be pleased with me seeing. It's not easy, but I enjoy it. So I'm not ready to give up or anything. I enjoy it. I really do. You know, y'all know beauty is my thing. This is the e.l.f. Cosmetics dark blush palette, and I'm going to use this color and then this color together as my blush. A little pop of color and some little subtlety here. No, I'm not doing lashes. No, not tonight. The last time I did lashes, last week, the lash glue, for some reason, no matter how I cleaned it, it wouldn't come off. And my eye got a little irritated. So I've been taking a break from doing any type of lashes. I have been doing a little bit of mascara, but not even that. And also my allergies. Oh my God. My allergies have been doing what they do. So this technique with blush is called draping, where it drapes around your face here. Y'all have seen me do it before. I like to call it 80s style blush. And it gives a nice little frame to the face. I messed up my eyebrow. I gotta do that again. I'm gonna go with a lip liner, and I think this is the only one I have on my vanity. And this is again from Mented Cosmetics. This is the lip liner called Lala. And just a little bit. I hope y'all have been, doing well. My viewers, I hope you all have been doing well mentally, physically, taking breaks from the news if you can, making sure that even during this time, you are finding some kind of way to have some joy. It is so important that we find ways to still have joy. You have to find some pockets of happiness, some time to laugh. I know it's a lot to be mad about. It is, and that is very valid. But I hope that you are really taking a moment to find something that will bring you some joy. It's a release. And I've read before, and I even wrote a blog post about it, how Black joy is a form of resistance, because we're not supposed to be happy. We're not supposed to be joyous about anything. That's what the oppressor wants. However, by us being joyous, finding some joy, finding some time to unwind, to unplug, to disconnect, it is also a form of resistance. You have to find a way to get some joy. And I really hope that you all are taking care of your mental health and your emotional health, not just your physical health as well. So I've got my lip liner on. I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know what this is. Oh, it's e.l.f. It's a lip liqueur from e.l.f. This is one of the newer ones that I picked up a few weeks ago. This one's called Moody. I think I maybe only swatched it. So I'm wearing it for the first time. Ooh, it's really pretty. A nice subtle brown. These smell so good. Can you tell I like lip gloss? This is really a nice brown. A nice peachy brown. That's really nice. So I'm going to give my face a quick spritz with the Milani Make It Last, a setting spray. This has been working really well, but as you can see, so this is it. I got ready in record time, real time. This is my real time makeup. It's no filters on this. It is no change of lighting, anything. You can still see my skin and things like that. This Mented stick really assists in that. That Mented foundation stick is like your skin but better. I've said that before. I maintain that foundation stick is great for buildable medium coverage. It is fantastic, but it's still, I still have on makeup. You can still see. So it was good chatting with you guys, good catching up. Sorry I'm rambling. If you think I'm rambling, I hope you watched the whole thing. If not, I get it. But like I said, you guys, try to find some joy in some kind of way. Try to unplug if you can. Turn into YouTube and watch, some of your favorite YouTubers videos and things like that. But try to take care of yourself. Try to take care of your mental. Try to take care of your emotional well-being for sure. It will not be another 3 weeks before I come back to y'all. I'm telling you, I took a minute to reprieve, but I'm back and I will be coming with fresh content for you guys. I promise you. I know it's been a minute, but I'll be back. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Leave me a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I will link my Instagram down below. I will also link all the products that I used today in this real-time makeup face down below. You've seen them 100 times before, but y'all, I forgot to put on my highlighter, girl. While I'm saying bye, let me put on some highlighter. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, you guys. And tune in next time. Take care.